cult members, and welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
And welcome to our big game reaction thing. We can't say super
I did in the last
bowl
one.
like we did in the last trailer reaction. So this is going to be our Super Bowl spot trailer reaction to Old. Which is what I'm trying to get around to. Which is Old. The title itself is going to make the world really interesting. They try to like convince Old Man Logan, old like whatever.
Right.
So
old guard, old
just
old.
A little bit of backstory. We've seen this trailer once. I'm interested to see if we see it again. Anything in this, anything new because we watched it during the game. So
right
here we go. Our reaction to the big game spot of Old. Don't come at me, Roger Canal. And go.
Are we there yet?
This beach.
Are we there yet?
My swimsuit is hurting.
They do look small.
Come on, let's play hide and seek.
Have you seen my children?
Mom, I'm right here.
He was 6 years old this morning.
Oh no.
Oh.
Mom, I'm scared. There's something wrong with this beach.
We were chosen for a reason.
Do you think?
You think?
I don't know. I can't think.
Oh.
Only in theaters this summer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that doesn't just take the whole kids aging up and people giving birth in moments, but it also the people that are there are getting older as well.
Yeah. And it seems like if you see on the beach, you seem to be okay. But the people who are going like into the cave or the alcoving or whatever, because the kids go in there and they come back and they're aged up. And then the
girl that was pregnant,
like
I didn't see her go in there.
They didn't show that one, but one of the adults, it's actually dark when he's aging when he's in there.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if it's the actual outcoping cave thing, whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
That's maybe.
We're going to be in because we really like M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
And so...
And he was good. He was good. He was okay. He was... What the heck is going on?
Right.
And then came back with Split and the other one, the one before Split,
and the one after Split.
After Split, what was the name of that one?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it.
We're horrible.
Apparently, it made an impact on us. The Glass.
There you go.
We liked Glass. But it wasn't as good as Unbreakable and Split. But we liked Glass. We liked Glass
because it tied Unbreakable and Split together.
But it also was a very different view of superheroes.
Right.
And M. Night does a really good job of people say it's the twist or whatever, but he exerts expectations a lot. Mm-hmm. And so he takes what you are expecting, i.e. the Village. I love the Village. I love the concept of what the Village is and how it's done out. And people complained about that movie. He took what was expected of what that movie was supposed to be and flips it on its head.
Right.
And people didn't like the flip.
Right. And it's, I mean, his horror, his adaptation of horror, the horror genre, is much slower, right? It's not the jump scare or whatever the thing is every 10 15 minutes. It's a long drawn out thing to your final jump scare or surprise or whatever at the end, and we tend to like the more cerebral.
I was just saying intellectual, so it's the same
stuff.
Thing. Yeah, I liked the general idea of what this is. I like that they are telling a story that could be a very interesting concept of putting a microscope, putting under the microscope of aging,
or ageism,
or whatever, and having that concept all play out over a 2-hour film or 2 hours on the beach or whatever. And M. Night's always got some kind of little suggestive conversation of what he's trying to say, much like Jordan
Right.
Peele does with his horror stuff.
Right. Like a look at society
Right.
as well as a horror movie.
Right,
or
exactly.
whatever.
And
Yeah.
so with the idea of playing with age and accelerated aging, you could deal with ageism, and you could also deal with class a little bit in this, with that kind of concept.
Yeah.
I'm projecting because we got
didn't
30
get enough in this.
We only got 30 seconds. And so, and I've known, at least for a little while, that they've been filming this during the pandemic. He's been posting a lot about, on his Instagram page, about being able to film this while the actual pandemic is going on.
Yeah, because they're on a beach.
And they're on a beach, and it's a very small cast. It's a
Yeah.
very small crew. It's a lot of 1 or 2 cameras. You're not looking for a lot of extra coverage and shots.
Right.
And so you can film something over a 3-week period and still make it make sense. His budgets also aren't big. His movies aren't big in scope. Even Split and Glass, like the only thing that was really big was Last Airbender. And as much as that movie is not good, I don't know if it's necessarily his fault or if they tried to bite off more than they could chew,
or the studio's fault. Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody blames him for it.
Yeah.
And I can't necessarily blame him for it because he's had Signs and Sixth Sense and Unbreakable and Split and The Village and what was the one where it was the first one he had back after Airbender, and it was Grandma was eating the children.
Oh yeah, it's like Gretel and Hansel or something like that.
It was essentially Hansel and Gretel, but it was a little bit different. That one's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, but his stuff is, I mean, there's not a whole lot of CGI or, you know, I think maybe Glass just with probably a lot of wire work. But his stuff isn't super CGI. It's not a lot of spectacle. It's very kind of low budget.
Introspective.
Yeah, the alien, the bad guy, whatever is pretty low budget.
And that's why I like the concept of what this could actually be, because if you're to have a smart intellectual thriller horror film with the idea of age, which is something that isn't really dealt with a lot in horror films, because you know the genre is young people getting killed by somebody who was wronged and ends up being
don't go have sex in a room,
right? Exactly.
When the killer is on the loose.
Right. And so, with all that being said, I'm really interested in seeing a proper full trailer for this at some point in time, but also what this could be. This might be one of those movies too where I'm just comfortable not seeing anything. Not seeing another trailer or anything going forward.
Yeah, and not reading anything before we go see it, just to kind of go in with a fresh, not a preconceived notion.
And it said only in theaters this summer. So if things keep going, hopefully we'll do the quotey fingers with the idea that things seem to be getting better and the vaccine's rolling out. I've gotten the first stage that there is actually a chance that we could go. Theaters are open here in Arizona, so we could go see something right now. Just stuff isn't coming out.
There just isn't anything. We can go see an old movie right now.
Lord of the Rings is doing 4K IMAX, that kind of thing. So I like the idea that this could be coming out in the summer, because I like to see have something to look forward to and stuff.
We were just saying we want to go eat popcorn in a movie theater.
And this looks like could be a popcorn eating and also throwing at the screen kind of movie. So let us know what you thought of the trailer Too Old from M. Night Shyamalan and our reaction to it in the comments down below. Please be nice. That is a requirement around here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. Follow us on all the social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The links are in the description down below. And until the next trailer for the big super game of boldness, please, Roger Goodell, don't shoot me. Good afternoon and good evening. I'm sorry, Overlord.